After a rush hour collision in Canada's capital, a double-decker bus, its front half torn away, yards down the track, the derailed train. Emergency services worked to make the scene safe before investigators could begin the search for clues about the causes of the crash. Rebecca Guilbeault was on board the bus as it smashed through the rail crossing's barriers and into the passing train.
I was texting my friend on the bus and then everyone had shouted, "Stop, stop!" And then as I looked up, the bus was coming into contact with the gate and the front of the bus, it all impacted at once.
Passengers were being helped off and led on foot to safety. Some of them paying tribute to the train's driver.
You got to give credit to whoever was, driving the train, the way he handled it. I mean, if he didn't know what he was doing, we could probably have easily gone, flipping over there. So, I give him huge credit.
It seems the bus was unable to stop as it approached the crossing. Eyewitnesses described the moment of impact.
I see the train coming and the light disappeared in the train, and I just seen the debris flying, and wasn't much of a sound, but then the train started to slide to its right and black smoke was coming up.
This is the second major rail accident in 3 months in Canada. In July, a freight train derailed in Quebec and erupted into flames. 47 people were killed, and much of the town where it happened went up in the inferno. Investigators are urgently trying to establish the causes of this latest tragedy.
First, we're photographing the wreckage and the accident site. We will be assessing the crossing, its design, and the sight lines. We'll be checking the warning systems and the gates at the crossing to ensure they were functioning correctly. We'll be retrieving, downloading, and examining the data from the locomotive event recorder, as well as from other recording devices that might be available.
The country's Transportation Safety Board says there have been more than 250 collisions at level crossings involving passenger trains and vehicles in 10 years. Officials say successive governments have failed to do enough to prevent them. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Washington.